So I decided to make this video that would hopefully help a lot of people who wanted to work from home and start their journey of working from home as a virtual assistant like what I do. Hey everyone, Yani here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another video of working from home. So I'm back to actually making content about working from home because it's been a long time since I did a sit-down video on what I do for a living. So I decided to make this video that would hopefully help a lot of people who wanted to work from home and start their journey of working from home as a virtual assistant like what I do. I have been receiving a lot of questions regarding what I do. How did I become a virtual assistant? How did I have multiple clients? And I feel like I've been repeating myself over and over again. Just give you a very brief introduction or a brief background of myself. Again, my name is Yani and I am a work from home mom. I've been working from home as a virtual assistant for 3 years, and for more than 3 years. I have already worked with multiple clients for my full-time job. My very first client was a digital marketer from New Zealand who is based in Bali, and I worked only for about 6 months there. Well, 6 months actually. And my second client was also a digital marketer for her healing practice program, and I've worked with her for for about 2 years. So aside from working as a virtual assistant, I am also working part-time as a social media manager. Have already handled multiple clients, both local and international. So because of this experience and have also a background in training, I was a trainer before in a BPO company and I handled the healthcare account. So I've been already facilitating classes for adult learners for more than 6 years. There were people who reached out to me asking me about anything related to working from home as a virtual assistant. So I decided I would conduct training classes regarding how to become a virtual assistant. It's an extensive training. More details will be discussed on a different video, of course. But I have this group I called Smart VA Academy. I've created this Facebook group. If you're interested, you are welcome to join my Facebook group. You will learn tips there about working from home, where to apply, how to apply, the most common platforms and all that. So just check it out. The video is all about your guide to working from home. We will definitely learn what do you need to do, what are the things that you need to prepare, what are the requirements before you can even find your very first home-based client. So if you're interested, please continue on watching.
Alright, so before you can even apply for a home-based job, you have to identify first what are the things that you need. So if you want to work from home, you must have, of course, a laptop or a desktop. Most companies would require nowadays for you to have an i3 core or i7, and then it should be third up to 10th gen, and then 4 GB RAM. So these are the most common specs that they would require. Second, of course, is you must have a stable internet connection, at least 5 Mbps. Of course, the higher the Mbps, the better. Next one, you must also have a USB headset, but of course this depends rather on your client or on the type of job that you will be doing. There are some jobs that do not require for you to have a headset. Some jobs would require you to have one, especially when you're always attending an online meeting with your client. In my case, I use it most of the time. Sometimes I do not, but I'm using Logitech H151. All right. Lastly, home office or a station. It can be any corner of your house or home where it is quiet and where you can focus on doing your job. It doesn't really have to be fancy. Okay, now that you have identified the things that you need to have before you can even start applying for home-based job, you need to identify as well what should you do first. The most important thing that you need to do is to prepare your resume and portfolio. A lot of people actually do not know what's the difference between the two, and sometimes they would interchange resume into a portfolio. So we will talk about the difference between the two in a bit, and just to make sure, just in case you have not updated yours yet, then it's time for you to do an update. So your resume is a formal document that would actually summarize your qualification for a position. You have to really think about what should be included on your resume. Definitely, your resume should include your name, your objective, your contact information like your phone number, email address, even your exact address are also included on your resume, your educational background, and of course your professional history if there is any, like what has been your previous job, what are your work experience, that should be included on your resume. So your resume will be very important for your potential employers because this will help them in their hiring process if you are eligible actually to get your first interview or if you are fit for the position, because your resume would include your skills and training, your work experience, your education, and most likely the accomplishments that you had with your past or previous employers. So your portfolio, on the other hand, this is a more detailed document than your resume because it is a collection of your work samples, and this will serve as your evidence of the work that you have done. Like for example, if you worked before as a social media manager, definitely the graphic images that you've created for your client, the contents you've created, that should be included on your portfolio. If there were any testimonial or any feedback from your previous clients, that should also be included on your portfolio. So, a more detailed explanation or a more detailed discussion about portfolio is actually a part of my VA course training 101. If you're interested, just kindly join my Facebook group, Smart VA Academy. So now that you have prepared your resume and your portfolio, the next thing that you would need to do is to pick a niche or a skill. So there are a lot of skills that are you can actually, there are a lot of job rather that you can do or you can have depending on your skills. You can be a general VA or a personal VA, just like what I'm doing. You can be a social media manager. If you're good in graphics, you can be a graphic design. You can be a graphic design or a web design artist. If you're good in drop shipping, you can venture into e-commerce, or if you know appointment setting. It's a list of there's it's a long list of job opportunities online. All you just have to do is to pick something that you know that you're confident of doing, that you know you have the skills to do it, and that you know that that's something that you're willing to learn. If you're not sure yet of what skill or what niche will you have. And now that you have identified your skill or the niche that you wanted to do, it's time for you to look for a job. So these are the most common job hunting sites. Again, it's a long list, but these are the most common ones. You can find jobs from social media groups. The most famous group that we have for freelancers or home-based jobs is Online Filipino Freelancers. So we have Upwork.com, we have LinkedIn, OnlineJobs.ph, we have Fiverr, HubStuff Talent, and of course the VA Hub. Again, this is again a long list. All you just have to do is be very resourceful. The most important thing in working from home or becoming a freelancer is you have to be resourceful, and there's nobody or no one that you can rely to but yourself. So make sure that you educate yourself by utilizing the available tools online like YouTube, Google. You utilize that. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can message me on my social media accounts. My social media platforms are posted at the end of this video. So again, if you're interested, join my course, enroll to my training. Um, Just leave a comment below if you're interested to learn more about the details.
Alright, so if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment below and also share this video to anyone who might need this. So much for watching, everyone. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!